What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Sean James. You already know what it is. Hey man, check me out. Hey, today is a special day, y'all. Today I woke up feeling mighty swell. You know what I'm saying? Today is a good day. I'm sipping on this cold brew right now. You know what I'm saying? I have my coffee, I have my breakfast. I just want to talk to you guys today about the law of attraction, okay? Now, this goes into how we make our money. Law of attraction. I had a lady who told me last year, I had a birthday coming up. And I had went out to the desert, you know. Sometimes you need a moment of clarity. So I went out to the desert to get away from the city, to collect myself, to ground myself, to restore my energy. And I had this lady who spoke to me, and she told me that there are different seasons. Okay, so follow me. So for all my people who are entrepreneurs, for all my people who are in sales, for all my people who are in the service industry, for all my people who are in the beauty industry, for all my people who, all my entrepreneurs that are doing, you know, the different hustles, you know what I'm saying? The Amazon FBAs, the Shopify stores, the eBay stores. This is for you guys. You need to understand there are certain rules to the game. Not a lot of people talk about this, but these are the people that are the most successful. Now, in my experience in sales and marketing and everything that I've ever done, my first job was selling newspapers at 13, 14 years old, door to door. I've always been in sales. I've always strived in sales. I've always done well in sales. And I never really understood why until I went to the desert and spoke to this lady. And she told me there are different seasons. And the season that you're in right now, she says, Sean, you're in the season of abundance. Now, she said to me, in the season of abundance, it can be an abundance of anything. It can be an abundance of nothing. It can be an abundance of love. It can be an abundance of happiness. It can be an abundance of wealth. It can be an abundance of literally anything. And so I took that information, and as I went through, and as I'm going through this year, up until my next season, I've been seeing that I have been living in abundance. Now, how do you get to that state? How do you get to a state of abundance? You get to a state of abundance not only by your thoughts, because what people need to understand is what you think is what you create. We all have the power to be able to manifest and the power to create. Everybody hears about the law of attraction, but that's not the only part to it. It all starts with your mindset. It all starts with your mentality. It all starts about how you think. Now, this is going to tie into how to make money. I'm going to tie this all in together, but I want to talk about the spiritual side. And in this channel, you know, I'm not just going to give you guys game on how to make the money. I'm also going to teach you the behind the scenes and the background of making the money. And I'm telling you, ever since I've been in sales, since I was a kid, I always had a certain mentality. Not only did I think that I was going to be successful in what I was doing, but it was also the service that I was providing to the customer. Now, the key to becoming successful, in my opinion, and the key to becoming and gaining all that monetary gain and being able to manifest the nice cars and a nice house and all of that, is the law of reciprocation. What you put out is what you get back. What goes around is what comes around. You got to understand that. And for me, all of my success in sales, and I've always prided myself on being one of the top tier service providers, and that has always worked for me. I might not be the most technical. I might not know the most about the product. I might not know the most about the system or the loopholes or the back doors or X, Y, and Z, because I always focused heavily on the service aspect of sales and marketing. It's always been about the service. There's only two ways to make money, and I mentioned this to you guys before. There's only two ways to make money. The only two ways that you can make money is by providing a service or by providing a product. Those are the only two ways to make money. So it doesn't matter what you do or what you think of. It's going to boil down to providing a service or providing a product. Now, what I'm saying to you is this sales aspect is in everything of life. If you got a lady like I got a lady like my fiance, I have to sell her sometimes on what we gonna go eat. Flat out. I know my fellas know what I'm talking about. You ever be in the car and she be like, man, I'm hungry, baby. And then you be like, what do you want? She asks you, what do you want? And you be like, I don't know, what do you want? And y'all going back and forth until somebody figures out what it is that they want, right? And then when you figure it out, you have to sell that person on what it is that you chose you want to eat. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get them excited about what you want to go eat. It's as simple as that. Sales is in everything. You have to sell yourself. You go into a store, somebody trying to sell you trying to sell them. You trying to get the best deal. You know what I'm saying? Sales is in everything. So understand this. It's about the law of reciprocation. When it comes to providing service to other people, you need to understand this, the level of service that you put out, the level of service that you give to the customer, to the client, is how you receive your monetary gain and your money. It's all about service. Somebody texted me. It's all about service. If you give excellent service, you're going to get clients and you're going to see customers, repeat customers, and you're going to see a lot of client referrals. Understand that. This is the spiritual side of making money. Money is just energy at the end of the day. That's all it is. It's an exchange of money, of energy. Why do you think they call it currency? It's energy, currency, energy. It's an exchange of energy. So you need to understand that when it comes to money, there are rules to this game of life. There are unsaid rules. Maybe you don't know about them. I didn't know about them either for a long time until I was introduced to them. There's a time for you to put in the work, and there's a time for you to receive compensation. There's different seasons. I went out there, I spoke to a spiritual guide, and she basically told me that there are 9 different seasons. And in these seasons, there's different things in each season. So season 1 obviously is new beginnings. That means you're going to go into something new chapter in your life, so on and so forth. Well, when you get to the 9th season, that's the season of abundance. And guess what? I'm in the season of abundance right now until you turn to your next birthday, until you turn your next year, then it starts the new season. So right now I'm in season 9, which is the season of abundance. And I can tell you from experiencing this season, that it's true. I'm in the season of abundance. Anything and everything, even during the COVID and the pandemic and all of that, anything that I need or I feel like I want, I manifest it. It comes true quicker. You're attracting it a lot quicker because that's the season that you're in. So like I said, there's a season for reaping, and there's a season for sowing, and there's a season for reaping. You sow what you reap. You reap what you sow. I should say. That's the saying, right? You reap what you sow. What goes around comes around. You get what you give. All of these different sayings, you need to pay attention to these different sayings and understand that these aren't just sayings. This is reality. These are the unsaid rules of the game of life, this world that we live in. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to tell you guys to understand that for all my entrepreneurs and everybody who's in sales, you need to provide excellent service, because the level of service that you provide to your clients and to your customers, that is how you are going to attract and how you are going to receive, or how you're going to reap what you sow. What you're sowing is your service, your level of service to your clients. What you reap is that monetary gain in that compensation. So understand that to be successful, to make money, is to provide a certain level of service and to give great energy to people. Keep a positive mindset. Even if you're working at a job that you don't really like, continue to keep that positive mindset. Continue to not only stay motivated and driven, but also have the vision and understand what it is that you want. Because if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. You'll take whatever people give you because you'll be coming from a position of lack instead of instead of a position of abundance or a position of knowing where you headed, you're gonna accept anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing about me, is I never just accepted anything. I don't accept mediocrity. I'm not perfect. I strive to be great. And I want everybody here that watches these videos to also take information from me and be able to, you know, apply it to your life. So law of compensation, law of abundance, law of attraction, all of that is based on not only what you think, but the energy that you put out. And if you want to receive more money, the best way to do that is to provide excellent service, to give that energy to people. And understand that it's going to come back to you tenfold. Tenfold. And it's true. You know, right now I'm in the law of abundance, and, you know, anything that I want or anything that I need, I get, because not only can I think it and create it, and it manifests itself. It will manifest itself. So just keep that in mind. The law of attraction is not just based on, because you see certain videos and you listen to people and they tell you like, oh yeah, all you got to do is think about it and it'll come. That's not true. You got to do more than just think about it. You got to put out that energy. You got to think about it first. You got to have the vision to create it first. You got to have imagination. Everything that you see in this world started as an idea. The people with the most money are the people with the most imagination. Plain and simple. The Jeff Bezos, the Warren Buffetts, the Rockefeller dude, the Bill Gates, all of these dudes, the Steve Jobs, Nikola Tesla's, Elon Musk, all these guys had vision and had imagination. And in order to get to that level, it is something that you got to work on. You know, think about it like when you're a kid. When you're a kid, you got so much imagination. You got so much imagination. So the psychology behind it is, when you're a kid, from the age of birth to the age of about 7, your mind runs on a different wavelength, which is why kids have so much imagination, which is why a kid can run outside and be like, the dragon's chasing me. Or they can make a mud pie and pretend it's a pizza. Or they can go outside and they can have imaginary friends and stuff. Because when you're a kid, you got imagination. It's only when you become an adult and you download all these different programs through your senses, through your 5 senses, through your sight, your hearing, your smell, your taste, all of these different senses, is essentially you downloading different programs. And the more programs that you download that don't have nothing to do with your damn imagination, the more you're going to forget how to use your imagination. But it's when you really sit down, and like I talked about in my video, How to Find a Passion, it's when you really sit down and you ignore all the distractions, is when you're able to really use your imagination. When you really sit down and you allow for yourself not to be distracted by the Instagrams or the Facebooks or the social media. Allow yourself not to sit there and watch Netflix all day or be on the sticks all day. And I do it from time to time, and I've done it, and there's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes you need distractions, right? But everything in moderations. If you allow for yourself to always be distracted, how can you ever focus on your vision? How can you ever use your imagination? You can't. You won't be able to, because you'll be distracted all the time. You'll be on autopilot. You got too many programs downloaded. You subconsciously and consciously are thinking about things that have nothing to do with your vision. So understand that. Understand that. You need to have imagination in order to create the vision of the life that you want. You need to have imagination, and understand that also, as you are going through your journey, enjoy each part of it. Because when you get to the top of the mountain, you're going to have a feeling of, oh, okay, I got it now. So, nah, it was about the journey, my man. It was about the journey. It wasn't about reaching the top of the mountain. You know, it was about the journey to get there, the journey to climb up. Because the lion at the top, he's not hungry no more. It's those lions that are at the bottom trying to climb the hill that are the hungriest. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, so I just want to tell y'all that, you know, it's about your imagination. It's about the law of abundance. It's about the level of service that you provide. And, you know, I hope this information falls, you know, not on deaf ears. I hope you guys really take something from this and apply it to your life, man. So until the next time, this is your boy Sean James. This video right here is going to help people understand that it's not just about the money. It's about the level of service that you provide. It's about reaping what you sow. It's about putting out great energy. It's about providing great service and great products for people, and that is what's going to get you, you know, to that level that you want to get to. So it's your boy Sean James signing out. Hey man, we got to get these subscribers up, man. We at less than 100 right now, so we got to get it up to 1,000. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Tune in. I love y'all, man. Knowledge, peace, love, and happiness. Invest in your health, wealth, love, and happiness, y'all. Until next time, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell for future videos. And go ahead and drop a comment or a like and let me know if this video has helped you guys in any way. I appreciate you guys. And you know what it is. It's your boy. I'll talk to y'all later, man.